She's not the nervous type. It's very odd. The thing that's bothering me is that they've been in Africa for 5 years and... Thanks for listening.
Madge Plunkett?
Yes.
Hello, Vivien March.
Oh, I'm glad to see you prepared. I wouldn't believe how many times I have to point out the basic error of unsuitable footwear.
Oh.
And you have driving gloves. Splendid. All set?
Absolutely.
Be it to the south of France or Asda, prepare yourself for your journey. 12% of accidents are down to people panicking over something they could have pre-planned.
That was the longest 2 weeks of my life. I've missed you two so much.
I'm so sorry. I panicked.
Don't worry about it. I'd have done exactly the same. This is our precious boy we're dealing with.
The doctor's nice, very thorough. She's worked in Africa.
Well, maybe that will work in our favour.
I've messed up, haven't I?
No. It was only a matter of time. Anyway, where's my first British brew? Get the kettle on, woman.
Roast chestnuts, aren't they meant to be warm?
Yeah, well, they were when I bought them. We'll just put it over the fire, it'll be fine. And I'm not one to criticise, honestly, but this looks more like a snowball than a snowflake.
Oh, and you're an expert, are you?
Yes, I am. Top of the origami class, year 3.
All right, you talk the talk. Let's see your stuff, Scrooge.
Okay.
So, you're going to avoid hills for the rest of your life? You may come across a few in the dales. Run through it.
Yes, you gently press on the accelerator while releasing the clutch into first gear. Simultaneously, you release the handbrake. Oh, yes, I have to check that the road is clear.
Vivien, I didn't expect any nonsense from you. If some spotty 17-year-old oik can manage it, why can't you?
Yes, I'm quite capable of doing a hill start and much more. I have had lessons.
So, get on with it.
Yes, I'm just running it through. Oh.
Lily, there's Vanessa Stimpson's address.
Thank you. No takers for your boozy lunch?
No.
Did you enjoy the lecture last night, Lily?
Yes, it was fascinating. The technical innovations will have a huge impact in speeding up digs, which will in turn give the legal teams their evidence earlier. You know, most people found it very interesting.
Lily, I can't apologise enough.
No, that's true. But now at least you seem to grasp just how humiliating your behaviour was. There we were, amongst my peers, my escort's snores drowning out the guest speaker. You know, the more I think about it, the more hurt I become. I really think it best we never mention the incident again. Let's pretend it never happened.
Yes, good idea. So, excuse me, phone calls to make.
Like a cat playing with a mouse.
Just before the kill.
Ooh.
Just go straight. Even distance either side. Good. Homework. Practice each, every day. I haven't unnerved you.
Oh, absolutely not.
Glad to hear it. But there were a few moments of self-doubt. I have been accused of making people nervous. I have no idea why you lack confidence, Vivien, and I don't need to know. But I can assure you that you can drive. You just need to believe that you can. So, I shall see you on Friday.
You certainly shall. Thank you, Madge.
Dr. Heston, can I come in?
Of course. This is my husband, Mika.
Hello.
Hello.
What's wrong?
You tell me. Very well. I'm concerned that you won't take Lucas for the blood test.
Of course we're taking it.
I panicked, Dr. Heston. It's nothing.
What is it about a routine blood test that would cause you to panic?
I just wanted to know what information will be recorded from the test you've requested.
And I want to know why you're asking. Are either of you HIV positive? You see, I'm struggling to understand why two such devoted parents are so reluctant to take their child to be checked. I have to leap to conclusions until you start telling me the truth. I understand your concern. Those with HIV may face social difficulties, but all results are confidential. And if you have any doubts as to Lucas's status, you must get him tested. Have either of you reason to believe Lucas is at risk?
I think honesty is the best policy now. Hey, love?
What's this? A festive submarine?
What?
This looks like a Yuletide rugby ball. Top of the class? Class of what? Dyspraxic chimpanzees?
What?
Looks like a swastika. Right, stop wasting paper. Say it. Say it.
Fair enough, you win. You win.
We knew this was going to happen. It's sooner rather than later, but maybe it's for the best.
I'm sorry?
Please. You have to understand how difficult this is. And to answer your question, neither of us are HIV positive. But I'm not Lucas's father.
Well, I don't need to know about your personal lives other than how it affects Lucas.
And I'm not his mother.
Miss Plunkett has total confidence in me. With her tuition, it won't be a problem. I mean, you only have to look at some of the idiots with a driving licence to know that I'm in with a fighting chance. Oh, it makes all the difference having an expert tutor.
Well, I'm glad to see all that time I spent with you was of use.
Oh, it was. But at this stage, I can't learn from amateurs. I need to move up a notch.
You see, Miss Plunkett is that notch, Jimmy.
Oh,
25 hours of my life that I'll never get back spent being terrorised by Vivien's driving. For what?
Don't knock it. Honestly, whatever it takes to get her back to her cantankerous, domineering old self is just fine by me.
Hawa was a young war orphan in our village. She was 12 when she became responsible for 3 young children. 15 when she approached us, heavily pregnant, desperate, asked us to take her child because she couldn't look after any more children.
I was pregnant. A few weeks later, I suffered my 3rd miscarriage.
We decided to adopt Hawa's baby. She was thrilled, and we started the bureaucratic battle with the authorities, or those we could locate.
Then the freak weather started. Hawa went into labour during the floods. Hundreds died. In the middle of a storm, Hawa's 9-year-old brother arrived at our house, clutching the baby, screaming that he couldn't wake Hawa. She bled to death during childbirth.
We were cut off from the rest of the world for 2 months. We took in the children, took Lucas. Villagers helped.